Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel, and today we are going to talk about the digestion and absorption. And first lecture was the introductory lecture, and this one is this lecture is focused on teeth and tongue, because these two organs are much more important and have a significant role in digestion. And today we will be going to talk in the buccal cavity section. So we have two important organs in the buccal cavity, and that is teeth and tongue. Before proceeding, let us talk about teeth, क्योंकि पिछले नीट के एग्ज़ाम के लिए हम लोग ने पहले एक इंट्रोडक्शन दिया था, एंड हम लोग आज फोकस करेंगे एक पूरे चैप्टर पे। इसमें पहला जो है हम लोग बात करते हैं टीथ और टंग के बारे में। पहले हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे टीथ के बारे में, टूथ के बारे में। ये एक स्ट्रक्चर है टूथ के बारे में, और टूथ के डिफरेंट पार्ट्स होते हैं। ओके, इसमें हम कहते हैं कि द अपर एक्सपोज्ड पार्ट विच इज़ अबव द जिंजिवा, दिस वन इज द जिंजिवा। मस्कुलर लेयर विच वी सी एट द लोअर पोर्शन ऑफ द एक्सपोज्ड पार्ट इज द जिंजिवा। तो इसके ऊपर का जो पार्ट होता है, जिंजिबा के ऊपर के पार्ट को हम लोग कहते हैं क्राउन, और जो जिंजिबा से जो रिलेटेड पार्ट है, ठीक है, और जहाँ तक मसल्स का जिंजिबा से ये जो रीजन पार्ट है, ये जो रीजन है, उसको हम लोग नेक कहते हैं। और जो इसके जो अंदर का जो पार्ट जो हमको दिखाई नहीं देता है, ओके, बिलो द मसल्स, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द रूट पार्ट ऑफ द टीथ। ओके, before coming to the crown, so the crown is having a coat of enamel, okay, and you know that enamel is the one of the strongest part of our body, and it is made up of calcium phosphate, or you can say calcium phosphate और हाइड्रोक्सी एपेटाइट। ये कैल्शियम फॉस्फेट का बना हुआ होता है, इसी को कहते हैं हम हाइड्रोक्सी एपेटाइट। ओके, दिस इनामेल हैज एन origin because whenever the organs is being developed, the teeth is being developed during the embryonic stage or during the developmental stage. Okay, this enamel not you can say the embryonic stage, and that after the birth of a baby, so the teeth is not present, but whenever it grows, so enamel is formed by a special cell, and that is called as ameloblast. Now, and this one is the hardest part. This one is the hardest parts, means you can say 94 to 95 parts portion of the teeth, or you can say the crown is made up of minerals. Okay, 1 to 3% is made up of the organic substances, and remaining 2 to 3% made up of the water. So this is the constituent of the enamel, or you can say the crown part. Below enamel there is another region that is called as the dentine. This is also the toughest part, but it is not much more tough than enamel, because here in enamel cases 94 to 95% of the material was inorganic substances, but here it was 90% of the inorganic substances, and rest are organic and the water molecules. So that is comparatively less tough than that of the enamel. So it is made up of, during the development, it is made up of odontoblasts. It is made up of the odontoblast. So this was the two part of the teeth, that is the crown and the dentine. They constitute the upper layer of the teeth, and that is called as the crown. Okay, Now the dentine part is also extended towards the basal part, or you can say the neck, inner neck and the root. It is extended, but you can say that after it extended, okay, so now it is attached with the bones here, because this is the hard part. Okay, then after later we will see about here. Next to the dentine there is a layer, and that is called as the pulp cavity. It is a very soft cavity, soft area of the teeth, and here the pulp cavity is provided with the various types of the blood vessels, arteries, veins, and nerves. So it is provided with all these things, and basically it provides the nourishment. It provides the nourishment, means blood vessels provide the nourishment. They provide the organic, inorganic substances, energy, and whatever the things is required for the teeth to develop. It is being provided with the help of the blood vessels. Okay, and this area is also, loaded up with the nerves. Okay, because this is the soft part. The nerves could not be invaginated through this region because they are very tough. So the persistence and the area which is specified for the location of blood veins and the nerves is up to the region of the pulp cavity. Okay, now so this was about the pulp cavity. It is very soft. Okay, what happens actually whenever the teeth is decayed, crowded with the bacteria, and what happens, it is also damaged. So whatever the food, and this one is also damaged. Okay, so whatever the food that we eat, that either it is too hot or too cold, it gets sensed to this region, and the food particles is directly exposed to the nerves, and that's why we feel cold, hot, and other perception after having the food. Okay, and we feel the toothache. Now let us come to another portion, and that is called as the extension of the dentine. So this dentine is extended to the basal layer. This dentine is extended to the basal layer. Okay, now this dentine is in connection, this dentine is in the connection with the you can see this areolar bones. If you see carefully, then what you will find that there is a space. You can say there is a space. Okay, there is a space here. This is a space, and this space is called as the areolar bones. Okay, they are the areolar bones. Now what is the function of areolar bones? Okay, this one is the periodontal ligament. This is the periodontal ligaments. What happens actually, the periodontal ligaments act as a connecting link between the extension of the dentine and the areolar bones, because the bone is in the socket. Okay, the bone is in the socket, and if the bone is in the socket, it is just hanging, and the basal part is inserted into a cavity, lower bone cavity. Okay, so after we eat, all the force is being taken on the teeth and the basal part from where it is attached. Okay, to reduce the excessive pressure of the lower part, the nature has given a specific adjustment that is called the periodontal ligament, and this attaches this dentine to a areolar bone, and that's why the bone remain hanging in along with the help of the dentine and the ligament along with the you can say areolar bones. So this is structure of the tooth, a common tooth, which is actually present in the mammals. Okay, so now, so this was the tooth, and let us come toward another section, that is called the types of the teeth and what are the specific features of the teeth present in the mammal. And just to make you the knowledge that this enamel is ectodermal origin. Okay, and this one is the mesodermal origin. So this is all about exact diagram of the teeth. Now let us come forward The human beings bear three basic characteristics of the teeth. Basic characteristic of the teeth. And what is this? Just to make it very simple, you can learn DTH. Okay, to make it learn, you can make it more simple, that is DTH. You can easily remember this word DTH. Okay, because सभी के घर पे होता है DTH. So D stands for diphyodont. T stands for thecodont. And H stands for heterodont. Diphyodont, thecodont, and heterodont. Okay, diphyodont means the teeth in the mammal comes twice. The first teeth is shed and replaced with the permanent teeth, and the first teeth is the milk teeth, deciduous teeth. Okay, so the first one is deciduous or milk teeth, and this milk teeth in the childhood is replaced by another set of teeth that is called as the permanent teeth. So diphyodont means in the lifespan or in the life of mammals, the teeth comes twice. The eruption of the teeth occurs two times. First eruption in the baby is the milk teeth, or you can say the deciduous teeth, which is shed after a certain age, after the growing, and then after a permanent teeth comes, and this permanent teeth remain throughout the life. If the permanent teeth is shed, then no alternate teeth is grown in the socket of the mammal. So that's why it has a characteristic that is called as the diphyodont. Now let us come to the thecodont. Okay, thecodont means the bone which is present in the oral cavity of the mammal. The bone, the teeth which is present in the oral cavity of a mammal is embedded inside a socket. Embedded in cavity. Okay, it is embedded in the cavity. There are other type of the teeth also there, and there are some in some animals it is above, it is just lying on the surface of the gingiva, and some is having, they are present at this layer. Suppose this is a bone structure, this is the muscles, and this is the teeth which is over here. So there are various type of the teeth arrangement, but right now we have, that is the mammals, mammals have the thecodont, means the teeth is embedded inside a socket. Now the next one is the heterodont. Heterodont means, hetero means different, and don't means the type teeth. We have a different set of teeth, or you can say the mammals have the different set of teeth. So what are those set of the teeth? So we don't have a same structure of the teeth. Okay, we have a different variety of the teeth which is having a different function. So let us take what we have actually. First, incisor. Okay, so if you are thinking that this is a upper part of a teeth, then we find that this is incisor. Okay, so this is incisor, this one is incisor, this one is incisor. Okay, so better you can understand by allowing your tongue to swipe over your teeth. So this is incisor, and this is meant to cut. This is meant to cutting. Okay, this is meant for cutting, and they are two in number. Okay, they are, just you can say, if we just divide the teeth, so upper region you can have the 4 number, and lower you can have the 4 number. So the structure is, incisor is having the cutting function. Okay, now you have another set of the teeth and that is called as the incisor canine. Okay, and this canine is having the function and this is meant for cutting and tearing. Another set is the premolar. The premolar you can say better, uh, it is better to make in opposite direction, so that this is, suppose this is a socket, and this is for chewing, and hereafter molar is there, and here it is also meant for chewing and grinding. So right now here we have we have the four types of the different teeth in the mammals. Okay, so this four teeth is having different shape and size, and due to having different shape and size, that's why it is called as the heterodont. In the mammal there is no any specific type of teeth is there. Suppose if you want, if there is a similar type of the teeth, that is all the teeth are of the incisor size, so that could not be the heterodont. We have different variety of teeth with different function and different structure, and that's why it is called as a heterodont. Okay, now let us come to other topic, and other topic in the sense, let us understand something, the key features of the teeth. Okay, so if you talk about some of the key feature of the teeth, then we will come to know, okay, that before moving toward the key feature, or you can say, just you can add it in the key feature, that incisor is more developed in case of the elephant. If you know that, if you might remember, the teeth, the elephant is having the two types of the teeth, एक खाने के लिए, एक दिखाने के लिए. जो दिखाने के लिए होता है, and that is called as the tusk. Okay, so it is white and projected outside, and actually this helps the elephant to protect it from the other animals who's having who can just जो उसके ऊपर वार कर सकता है, ओके, जो उसको हार्म पहुंचा सकता है, दोज एनिमल which can make which can harm the elephant. So thus tusk is the developed incisor, tusk of elephant is developed incisor and help in protect from enemy. ओके, तो ये प्रोटेक्ट करता है एनिमी से, ये रहता है ऐसे हाथी का सूंड के ऊपर रहता है व्हाइट कलर का, and that is called as the tusk. The second one is canine. Okay, so another is the tusk of walrus. Walrus is also an animal having developed incisor canine, and the function is same, that it protect the tusk walrus from its enemy. Okay, so this is something is about the teeth of the animal which is having developed incisor and canine part. Now let us understand something more fact regarding the teeth, and that are, you can say, uh, monophyodont. Actually, in some in mammals, there are certain teeth which all the teeth are not diphyodont. Most important thing is that all the teeth are not diphyodont. Some teeth are, most of the teeth are diphyodont, but some are monophyodont. Okay, so premolar and last molar, premolar and last molar. Okay, suppose if we talk about the mammalian or human being teeth, then what happens? Premolar is 2, means it is 4, and it is 6. Okay, in upper jaw, and if we just multiply with 2, then it will come to lower jaw. Okay, so we have in upper jaw, or you can say in the lower jaw, 4 premolar and the 6 molar. Okay, so the premolar, okay, premolar, premolar and the last molar, okay, these two teeth are monophyodont. Okay, these two teeth are monophyodont, premolar and the last molar. The remaining, the second, you can say first and the second molar is diphyodont. Okay, now then what are, ये हो गया monophyodont, then what are diphyodont? Okay, तो you can see the incisor, canine, incisor, canine, first and second molar. Okay, incisor, canine, premolar is monophyodont, it comes only once. Okay, so just this will be omitted out from here. Incisor, canine, premolar, no premolar, the first and second, first and second molar. Okay, so first and second molar will have the diphyodont characteristics. Okay, so this was something about the characteristics and the key facts of our teeth, or you can say the human teeth. Let us recapitulate it. The premolar and the last molar are monophyodont. Premolar, okay, which occurs in upper jaw, 4 in number, and last, you can say the entire molar occurs 6 in number in the upper jaw or lower jaw. Okay, so the premolar, in entire premolar are monophyodont, and the last molar, okay, last from this side and last molar from this side, upper jaw 2 molar and the lower jaw 2 molar, collectively it comes to be 4, means 4 and this 4 or entire teeth are the monophyodont. Okay, now diphyodont means incisor, canine, okay, premolar is monophyodont, and the remaining 1 and 2 of the molar comes under the diphyodont. Okay, so in this way we completed our the type of the teeth. Let us come to know about the dental formula. Let us come to know about the dental formula. What about the dental formula? Okay, So in case of child, dental formula is, we have first incisor, canine, premolar and molar. Okay, so in case of child, we find that incisor occurs 2 in number, canine occurs 1 in number, premolar 0 is no, and you can say that molar is 2. Okay, the molar is 2. So it comes to be, okay, so suppose this is the dentine region where the teeth is arranged. Whenever we take the calculation into account of the teeth, okay, just divide it into 2 equal halves. So this formula is written for this area or this area. Okay, so when we multiply all this with 2, then we will get upper into 2, lower into 2. So in case of upper, what we get? 2 1 2, okay, 2 4 और 1 5, okay, it comes to be 5 and again 5. Count, multiply by 2. So what, how much it comes? 5 into 10, 5 into 10 means it comes to be 20 numbers. In child, it is 20 in number. 17-year-old. An individual in 70-year-old, it is incisor 2, canine 1, premolar 2 and molar 2. So 2 1 2 2. So it comes to 2 2 4 2 6 1 7, 7 and again 7. It, whenever you multiply it, it comes to be 7 14, 7 14 and it will be 28. So the 17-year-old individual is having how much teeth? 28 teeth, and greater than 17, okay, greater than 17, ये जो है 28, वो जो अकल की दांत होती है वो बाद में आता है. एंड एडल्ट में क्या होता है? इंसीजर 2, canine 1, premolar 2 and molar 3. So overall it comes to be 3 2 5 2 7 1 8, okay, 8/8 multiply by 2, 8 दूनी 16, 8 दूनी 16 दूनी का 32 numbers. So in child it was the 20 numbers, in 17-year-old individual it is 28 in number, and in adult it is 32 in number. So hope this was the only thing which we have to understand in case of the teeth when we are appearing for the NEET examination. Hope you have understood all these things, and if you like our lecture, then keep watching and subscribe our channel, like and comment. Thank you. Thanks for watching.